Lovely Sunday from here to all the lovers of freedom. We are feeding nature today. Oh, haimu o yebe kosa nera no ni merete. Oh, haimu o yebe kosa nera no. Emo bonege, unko miotano, ayema mesudiyo. Today being on the 17th of November, Sunday, we are appreciating God today, the God of our ancestors today, for what He have done before and what He yet to do. A work moment of when I will away. As I feed it best, all our followers, all our friends, family, the best of the air, that doesn't labor, that doesn't use money to build their nest. So henceforth, so your life will be. From today, I saw here Lily were here. I call upon the God of the universe, ancient Father, ancient forest. As many that wish us well, henceforth, goodness and mercy will follow you. You will labor little and earn much. As we are transiting, nothing will hold you back from transition. Oh, haimu me o yebe kosa nera me o ni megete. You know, people come here, everybody come here to come and feed these birds. When people are feeding them, they are very happy. You know, the original purpose for God, the purpose of God creating human beings, the way we are scripted, is not seen today in our land. And the suffering we are going through today is caused by man. It's caused by human. But we are putting an end to every form of shenanigans in our society. It's like the birds, they went on vacation today. There are many out there. Some are still coming. As I feed this bird today, I feed it on your behalf. If I cover away, I make cover it. Emo born again. Udukwe man. Yegbe kudazi nirame o ni megade. Akwa bebe boko boko. We have to dance into our greatness. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. Although you are not seeing this transition with the optical eye, you have to faith it. You have to fake it until you can faith it. If you praise God for his finger, we show you his hand. At the time you pray God for his hand, he show you his face. When God show you his face, your life becomes great again like the Great Britain. You can see how these people can be. They hold our page to stupor. But never mind. Will they manage them? So all our friends, all our followers, as many that share our videos, I'm feeding this best on your behalf. From today, make love away. Whatever the enemy are meant for you for evil, God will turn it to become good for you. Oh, hagi mume o, jegbe kosa nerame o. Oh, nigbekere, if not the God of our ancestors, no, who be me? So many hurdles we've gone through. Oh, hagi mume o, yegbe kudazi nerame o, ni mege. Emo boneje, ofa hon pomi o tona o, oye ma mesun bi o. O hagi mume o. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share this very broadcast so that what we have done today will also be effective in your life. It's not about us here, it's about the people. In most of the time, they are not looking for me, they are looking for you. The thing does that I'm standing on their ways, and he may stand on their ways today. I will not allow them to do to you what they did to your father. Esunu. If I were to save myself alone, I'll just call one or two contact boys. No, we're there. But we are still here today. It's so shame. Because we've already know that the truth, the way the truth is going to make them miserable. That's why we keep on hammering them with the truth. You know what the truth does? The first of all make you miserable before it make you okay. And their kind of miserability is not a solution. So that's why anytime we tell you do some certain rituals like this, you have to adhere. So the only what we have to do is to come here, do the little we can, feed nature. You know? So when we are led to also go to the forest, I mean, feed that time in a way, in your name. Maybe a day will also come, we will also be led to use him as aromatics now to pray for you, we will also do it. We are not only going to feed you with the word, we also assist you in whichever way we can to make sure this transition is sacrosanct. So they say there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. That is to say, if there's a man to intercede on behalf of the people, we are not talking about prayer without works. Then you didn't pray to anybody near Feko with me, near Kukian. Then people always gather every Sunday and pray. What are you praying for? What was in your hand? Moses could part the recipe because there was something, staff of office, or Uhure, that he inherited from the God from his own ancestors. That was what God referred to. He said, Moses, what is that in your hand? He said, a rod. I have Uhure from my fathers that was given to me, maybe by my uncle or whatever. He said, stretch it. And this is another Okwame before you. That's why God always used references. I've survived water. I spent 14 hours in the Mediterranean Sea. 14 hours in Bay. Menoma who years dead. Which date you want to use we want to remove it to from my thing now. The most important thing here, we keep on speaking the truth. So stop living as a coward. Any person that want to use his head to carry waiting non plan go see and carry. But our own is to deliver. If we keep on giving you a warning message, stay clear. You does not want to stay clear. My dear, so a wonderful day from here to all the lovers of freedom. As many who are also reciprocated this very prayer. At times you don't need to blah 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 throughout the whole day. This is the way I'm led to make that prayer. Make any. This is where I'm led to make that prayer. Make any. So anytime you are watching this very video, if you are also led in any form to also say amen. So then, let me quickly treat this very topic just for some time. I put a topic here, man is the architect of his own misfortune. In other words, Obama ya sivin on him. In other words again, or no one nor your bafi no one ko wasikpa. O wake moshele legbe. Also now when we fi or when that way I have agbedowe if now legbefo. So please, it is mandatory. Things like this, let also always indulge ourselves in it. Very, very important. It is not how many hours you spend in praying. The most interesting thing is that you know what you are praying about. God will fight your fight, you will hold your peace. I've told us several times with that number here, you have to first evaluate your fight. What kind of fight did you have? So our TV right now is more or less like Thanksgiving. Thanking God for making us to see this day because it was not an easy thing. Except for those of you who are always just viewers, it doesn't share our video, we're having a problem. If you see the way these people are furious to say come to Benin, just imagine the voodoo and the mudu they might have endured themselves in. How many people will they endure by just to make sure one of us in this very struggle we have problem, but it has been God all the way. That's why whatever it takes for us to glorify God all the time, we will always do it. So when I say man is the architect of his own misfortune, what does that imply? There are so many things we are going through in life today. We were told, many of us were advised, this thing don't do it, don't embark on this journey, but we know the listing. Let me not target to the general mistake the whole world have made. Let me use a secular word to classify it. For example, you are to involve yourself in a certain business, and your friend told you about it. Please, oh, this business not run now. I don't fair try, not work. Then most of us today, what we are going through, even the wives that most of us married are giving us headache today. Our fathers, they warned us about it. Before God sent destruction, He always sent warning. What we are going through today in this world, we were told about it. Do you know even this mistake every one of us make today, including me, including you, including our forefathers, they were told about it. And the reason why God don't really punish your enemy, because God used one person or the other to tell you that this journey you are embark on. What you are putting in place, the proactive measure you are putting in place to embark on this journey is not okay. That was why it was treated that there were 5 virgins. Now we are foolish. All of them, they were virgins. Good looking. Have the necessary things that will attract a man. But what makes them to fail? They did not take extra oil. But one took extra oil. Let me just use that very formula. One took extra oil, then the rest did not take extra oil. So at times your intelligence does not really guarantee whether you are going to succeed in life. You can be intelligent, or you are not wise. Intelligence makes you to ask the right question, while knowledge makes you to give the right answer. All of them work together. That's why the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, he said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. In other words, any person that have no knowledge, confident and courage will come to a time to be lost. Knowledge not be power for this life. People are very good at speaking good English. Like most of our people right now, I was watching one of our brother this morning. One of our brother were the host, while the other one was the co-host and all of all that, you know. Somebody will write a comment. You can't even speak English. But the thing is that what the girl was saying, was it correct or not? Very, very correct. People are looking for you to speak like Queen English before they can listen to you. Your level of life it's not categorized by how many English you speak. How many parts have you been able to make? If I say now a doctor in your family are more intelligent, you feel that you think that I have no BSc, common PhD, not even get set. Not be primary school dropout now. But why can't be say waiting me know your brother no know? That's where the question lies. That's where the knowledge of God comes in. That's our people will. Our father does not wear and we are not even told. Even imagine they bless you where they tell you, where they inculcate it to us. Today is inherent and inalienable. What is blessing? If they want to really translate it, let's forget about the meaning of what it means to people that invented it. It is blessed. What is hello? Hello. But today we are begroomed with it. There is no alternative. No hay otro sentido. Hay consigue avanzando. We need to keep on going. We don't need to look back like monocoton to pillar of salt. Now, what is good money? But any person that combine all these words in together, speaks it in some certain occasions. Then, like what one guy wrote in, I think the first video after we got our victory on the 6th. I was watching Danija this thing yesterday. I saw one of the comments. The guy arrogantly was telling me that to make I speak, make I not the speak Bini, make I speak English where everybody go here. 9 person come, 2 person come reply. I really like the reply we then give them. Okay, why I not go even put my own language John waiting at they do? My page now where then scatter. If I was not doing it, my page for still they go. It may matter why, but I forgot the money I would have gotten just for the people. But the same people today now need to then hate pass with passion. The more if I keep on revealing what's the digestion, a lot of people will just hate you because they know imagine you must hear them. Many years ago I started saying my activism won't save this world. And today we are in it already. We are all that social media bourgeoisies. Where are they today? Tell me, is there any light coming out from their end that will help us in any form? That will even make those states to be great? There's none. Why not hear the bitter truth? Let it make your life miserable, but later it will make you okay. The miserability of the truth, if you test it, is not going to put you in a state of dilemma. You are not going to remain in a state of categorical species. No. There is a way after you might have gone through this process. You go through at the end of the day, when you now wake up, you'll be like a giant. Do you think everything I just know today was one day? Don't you know some of the things I say here is also, I'm also talking to myself. Or do you just mean I'm talking to you alone? As I'm teaching you, I'm also teaching myself. But because I've made myself available, that's why God made me able. The very day you enter this very field, God, here I am. Send me, I want to be part and parcel of these people that will make change in this world. God will enable you. The people talking about it do today, they're not born there. Their papa not sit them down. But as if they pass it by, you keep on meditate, you keep on getting new word. I'm not an historian about how you do king, but I know that there's something fishy. I know that I go willy. I go okay, no start being. In way, I my fish miskila bize. No historia I start with double. I know about it. But did I also need to applaud for that people who say it word by word? How Zolwa came to be? Yes, I will applaud for them. Me, I don't know how to complain of people. Instead of me to complain of you, I will compliment you. But there is a sense why we must not have to keep on reading this very history. As we are reading the history, let's make another history with it. We are letting our people know, look how we were invaded. If we cannot throw bomb, at least we will insult them, waiting to the pain them. That's why I said it here. Any person not so clear. C'est fini. Ever since I started saying it, oh yeah, man, you can't hear that man Jesus the other and that swang bona. When you hear Jesus, you egbe fu mere kwere. Ni me yaso tell me egbe na fu mere. Because vice versa, kif. You tell me, I tell you. Imagine for 900 years, what were there but some group of people because they did not adhere to your criminality or to your indoctrination and weaponization or some certain things against the people, then they will be very free with it. I had one of our sisters the other day from Germany. He was singing the same chorus. In where I was, in a sweet guy, we were talking, area mo yagbe, you know, get what talk by. In a sweet guy, we were talking, because of too much, they don't have monopoly of violence. Who told you that? You are the one that give them this very position, the tenacity to be oppressing you. Nobody has the right to oppress you for life, except you sign it. That was why I say a man is the architect of his own misfortune. We keep on reading Lamentation. Let us also read Lamentation. And right now they are reading Lamentation. Do you know the makers today? Why is it that at least the way people content they insult everyone, at least only the border here. You must not have to be the one that will always think. They left you, you know, at times you will come them mentally derailed. They'll go out, they move. They've already know now that it's going to be hand to hand rigging soon. You cannot call them people to us where soon go back to your kingdom. But every one of us have a role to play. We have a role to play as far as this what is concerned. At the time you are not playing your role, I am not playing my role. Who is to play the role? Like now, we always pray. Exodus 40:14. We are conversant with this very word of with this particular verse of the Bible. God will fight your fight, you will hold your peace. Good, he will fight it. You have to present the fight to God, label it, outnumber your enemies. God, I have 10 people chasing me. The one I've just know, mention the name you can mention. Like now, any person that want to join the palace to do mudu or voodoo against me, you use your child to pay. There's no two ways about it. Whether it's innocent, I don't care. Because it's a no holds bar. You have to stay clear. Our life must be better. This is how I used to dress in Nigeria. If you see me in Nigeria, this person will hold the blow that year. My last couple may I do more. But today, before you know it, size you were. A webo control shrink or my one way jacka jone. No iru where market to know. A lot of people today they can't buy because expenses is boom. Oh, we go have a donor, you do ya dejin so pa 120. You wear 500 euro de batakpa. I'll come go you 300 euro to buy one shoe. Or not back base mate of bar. Or now they some they cannot dress out. There were balanya na do asena. Who am I so English la dan e company every fit because this is the situation. If you don't use your mouth to say, man, this life I go bam now, but the life can never give to you what you deserve. Life give to you what you demand. And it demanding for you not be honorary act. You think this freedom they are going to come? No, freedom, my dear. Freedom is not given. It is taken. Nobody can ever willfully give you freedom. You have to go take it. In taking it, you have to roll up your sleeves. You cannot take it just only by WhatsApping or Facebooking or Instagramming. You have to roll up your sleeves. You have to be in the dinner table of human civilization, not as a food to be eaten, not as a waiter, but as a diner. I want to serve I guess we're total Yagana, the man on River. Imagine. The only way we can do it for us to speak out. So if we want this world to remain like it will remain. God have already given us everything that will make us okay. He gave us eye to see. He gave us nose to perceive odor. He gave us teeth to tear, to eat meat. If you can't go far, they can't use sledgehammer to remove all your teeth. Or you say you want to do lips. Then, if you look at it today, a lot of people are tempered with their spiritual life. They have went to extent they are not supposed to go. So, a man is the architect of his own misfortune is 100%. At times, because they told us this thing don't do it, we know they hear. Like we have been warning a lot of persons now. Let us to speak the truth. That's why nobody right now share my video or play my video. We play video and there. Woman have a problem on that one. You know I'm not called by God. Who want me, but you must get one problem. There, Mary. We uni don't you save man na gbon ni me wo save ni me vie na me vi me ikara you weze. I don't want to go to some say we know how to fight our battle. That's why at times I'm very brutal and aggressive, particularly when it have to do with this activism. Who do mwe video me who do amiro we when igbina ni me gbina na ge gbo wa ye do na do we mu fi an hu ne fulani e gbera gbeju e gbogbo me gbina yi. Nous make na me freedom so that why human de no ho la khori wo ga ko la khori ne webo umi wadia. Then where do I interrupt me? Who does that? When you yourself you are any money in your face, my dear, egbe come any yaju egbe. And in my boy me want challenge the video there, but most of the time oh man you boy you no fe. I never see person wey be say I want to drag. I go feel mention your name, use all my energy. The way I think they talk to the bad people. Most of the time, we are not specify our activity to one individual. We may be working or como say of you talk or me will not know. Come on, you want when I'm gonna yari. Humanity, what we are going through today, is called by co-human. If you want to know it, just look at common. I think Edo alien, they finally elected their or selected their government or their governor. Now we are going to see whether Okpebolo, because Obaseki lived down a very good legacy, never arrested anybody. But let us see, as me myself is going to embark on the journey, lay curses on Okpebolo. Because when Obaseki say, Obaseki never paid anybody with Wakminame. Most of us, we are always supporting the truth. We are not supporting Obaseki as a person. Now, when I went maybe where a man here bonok bevolu, who were do ladian, my dear, not do west anywhere, yes, because we got Robbie Obaseki here, Tiogian, who died, you know, that same name in me, I'm here to call Bevolu. To the essay that you can barre. No, why not? That's why if you live in grass, I don't trust you. A bitter politics in what play, a bit me shock you well. I do want the state government or whatever. No, why I try that's me. Because we have to, because in correcting society, someone must have to pay the sacrifice. Am I paid for it? No. Am I called to say on YouTube? No. But I'm going to do what you guys did to Obaseki. I'm going to tag Okpebolo to make sure that he being charged. He is a part and parcel of the depopulation agenda. When I rubbish man, you are not Baseki, you are not get because of your hatred. But you get rid of today. Is it the level we are supposed to be today? Is this where we are supposed to be? But because of your bitter politics, engineered by your so-called palace, one of the top voice, whatever, or when you are down about one miss and Babana, one Baseki Togbuwa. A cotise was how bono, a vaccinated moron, or one more Baseki rock behind ya. Where me me would there? No, where day me. You see, you know they look your like. Come on, shave, you can't shave. Or you want arthritis, you worry. Because I'm more in a way. You always do video we marrying a good way. You overcome figure in my own bonnet and no ye will over here. You might even mono how respecting it. You will go more. Up to know your basaki. Well, who done? Over what basaki war? Why cannot you who done? They can agree me or no. Ask you where ya was one banu to tell you away. Ask you where you are. But I'm not see where you everybody leave you say, man, why go no worry away? I'm going to be replying you people. Anytime I come across a video, I will put it here. Because because if we allow these people to keep on strategizing, it's like where people, that intelligent people keep quiet, armed robber can't be your way for streets. We have given these people enough time for them to be performing shenanigans. It's like they have right to do everything. But when we governor, why not beg? Governor never want to arrest anybody. Why not plan any day? And then where even men go yo no pebolo. But kate one in mobilize in sort of governor to your ya. And then where have a men go table no pebolo. And there is not that so yasa. A lucky do better where I want to do to you what you did to my people. As we are led. I'm led today to also address this. Because the topic here is man is the architect of his own misfortune. So a misfortune wahian me obuwa wayasi. If you live in glass, I do not throw stone. That's why I'm activism. Me ma etiru wa rokpala diande. U waya mwen one idiot okpa wana we on biwa. Wana misot. We are going to be seeing they too hima mwen. Awe ama yeke we ama. Uhimwa wonu cover. What fian we ravi you are. Ravi you will bury you in a hurry. We must have a better society. We want more than what we are getting today. As a human, we want more than this. This is not supposed to be level in my me at nowhere me no they go. You were young girls. 30 something. Although ye na ye l'écoute enquête. There was a protest that were held in Uronigbe last 2 years here because of Fulani. You need to have it no what village no say. You need to see their skin. Wagivia we ma gather my rewebo gather without makeup. In ye fiete. That's how Europe has turned people to be. Who me we no? Anyway. Because even one work by state in work by nobody should ever amount to anything. We give na den ban okay. Avian igbomo yari nana. Avian is a zobori destiny my afin getting here because of the cosmic energy no hang out then. Then why don't we na my face away? Because you could not afford what they are affording. There are most of you are very good. The only thing you are committing here, you are supporting evil. Where friend a boy who reach out to friend a girl. You are not committed sin. You are not fulfilling what life is all about. But the only thing you are committing is this. You are not allowing people that speak the truth to speak the truth because you are always standing on their way. Because you have a personal interest to protect. Now, what if they not do well when somebody speaks the truth? Hey, tell me what's up? I heard. So, what you do well, why not allow people to speak their own truth? You also speak your own. Everybody have his own reason of doing some certain things. You are supporting your own, for example. Support it. Make it plain to the people. But any small thing, not company. But people are protesting in UK today because of you. People are protesting in Europe. There are fights in European Parliament today because of you. Let no children be taught sex education in the school. Because let alone you were Anasiano, you cannot raise up a child here abroad. But people are in various parliaments enacting a law that will guard you and I so that we will not be intimidated. A racism, what have you for that will make your own land in Wekere today or to become inhabitable for people to do it? That they will no longer be calling any person Nyameri. Imagine I'm a Manakbeyo ven. I'm a Rogba, I'm a Nakbeyo. Ayobi say yes, this was how they started everything. Today, they have their own favorite. The indigenous people were over with the city, working. Up to today, they are not selling themselves. It is you they are still selling out. This say you they are selling out because of your personal selfish reason. I'm not Monariana. One day the truth will come out. When Fela and Nicolas Pokuti, for example, were killed newly, a lot of people never understood or understand what Fela meant for humanity. They're less like, but today, a near Fela know who many years ago, people like Hesi Lassie, people like Kwame, people like Lumumba of Democratic Republic of Congo, Kwame of Ghana. At the initial stage, people felt well, I go no work there. But today, these are the people that when we are talking about neo-colonialism today, I feel born here. When Thomas Sankara died, so many Burkina Faso never understood what Thomas Sankara meant for the Burkinabe. But it was later they also understood. Igbo people that saw do now they can lose. It will be later again, maybe after many years, before the come to say, I wish I have known, I would have not sold my brother. That's why that particular verse of the Bible, that Matthew 10 verse 36, a man's enemy is a member of this house, or one man born with setting, a guna the count now, it was a practical example. Or who not the canon reaction, Russo knocking on the canon. I get to not the canon. Or who not the canon re keke tion, or he not the canon. If your family not put for sale for your head, nobody they compress. And there's no way, the only way you yourself can also put for sale for your own head, it is when you open door for the devil. That's why that Ephesians 4 verse 27, he said, neither give place to the devil. Neither give place to the devil. So in all this, when we are telling you that man is the architect of his own misfortune, at times we see our brother begin to act funny. We see that we can manage it, you know. Oh man, we my way me or ta we done so we now we mean. My dear, you go bagger. Most of the problem you are going through today is the networking overworking. And most of the people that will give you divine problem and the solution are some of the person you have also used your money to help. Some financial distress, what little financial distress? Somebody you help with money. Now human being now cause this very wala world. Now we will worry ourselves. We do talk about Oibo. Is Oibo still ruling Nigeria today? Okay, the way let's assume I was in Obaseki administration. Maybe I did commissioner for, let's say commissioner for health. With my potentiality. Yeah, it was Obaseki Molodana Lado. Look how we are going to do it. I want me your God enemy. Olodana Maria enemy man. So did you adhere to it? Did you really give me this position as a commissioner of health to really make sure our people are healthy? Oh yes. Oh okay, Mr. Igbeneguma Udukweme, do what's in your mind. I will look for a company in this very abroad or in Nigeria there. While we similar bottom he printed basic and le. He want me logoni yafe. Sugar solution or source solution. What am I going to do there? To make sure that any of our people that take it, it will see waiting and gallery. Perhaps a woman did it in Germany who love his people. 8,600 people that was under a care. They happen to find favor in that very place. Some people today that are still doing bragado as if they are taking the best decision in their life. Because someone else paid the price. That has some people became very lucky. You yourself became unlucky. You know, I loaded the enemy because nobody, the person now Scrappy Webu was ready to do accordingly. Or man ready to play tricks to disappoint the government to make sure you are alive. That woman was tried in the courts. Today, 8,600 people. They arrested that woman. Thank God, a patriot is very recording. Talk to the judge where this woman should not be because they have just said people. Do you know after this whole thing, by dominated Donald Trump, they may end up buying that woman 10 houses. In the scholarship in the AFL, you are an hero. Hero does not mean you are promoter. Hero means that what would have killed the people. You step in and they were not solution. We doesn't have such people in Edo State. That was why. We doesn't have all these the so-called useless children from the palace. No way call area where baba na la wagade ba na no re na ni mawe. All of them. That's where we have pain. The way they are promoting fake history. What we are killing the people, the same people that's in the palace came. Why boss in any palace man argue home? If they love you. I was not working under anybody. I took this thing by myself. So many of you today can attest to it where a man, yes, he meant well for humanity. An entity might meant well for humanity, but as he go handedly. Keboke ya feno. Some people will listen. You work there, they give you this thing according to your name. Our people are here. You are and stab you. Wow, Ebona, maybe they are governor of the state. A local consequence in Ontario. And anyway, nana dove band. If you go kill my pa, kill my mama, or kill my children, no, I don't know. A lot of them can't use sense till they give their people water. But you, I was when you were Udukwe man. Igbinigun awe edian on awa we gbe owie na yes. Our add a concussion by. That's why most of you go for 2. Today, you are like somebody not here 20. You thought well not anybody you know. No, your own on not here by because your DNA is much stronger. It's transhumanism. But that's not the main place I'm going. I'm trying to frame this thing to you. How human beings are problem to themselves. You see, when I was feeding nature, when I was feeding birds, river, they didn't say because the pigeon or the dove were more smaller. But just check our political terrain. Once any person you can pay for governor, particularly APC or DWIP, or every person that supported Obaseki, I never one day see them use the government to intimidate anybody. You are going to see what this useless APC is going to do. They will even as far try to make sure they deport 1 or 2 persons. Now came on more adiowa. We don't feel bad. That's what they are going to do. But thank God your government is gone. Thank God your government is gone. Bonnie, who wa him you and told you wagbe. Am I your son neighbor? Am I wati? I was when a nickname or na ya or mugo. I wati eti uwa hine. Uwe giasenya by uwe yo very low where the devil under my feet and mansion. This is just normal activism. That is permitted by the law. Are you yo? Yeti we to about why we to a salwa. Mama no bog by me bog be queen of England. I be where we are watching why they tricking my video. I will trick a video man. They are the one doing it. But why would this guy be holding the rain that we are drawing? So I can without. Let's be very, very watchful. And at the same time, thankful to God for making us to be alive. Very, very important. In case of eventualities, anytime you see that things are changing gradually, you have to change along with the changes. That's why I always come out with messages that will edify us. Because my message is not always from one perspective. I put it in so many ways so that or I will make you miserable, area not will make you okay with all. But before God can, always confess your sin one to another. Confessing your sin simply means that admit that you have erred. Admit that you are not only admitting to me, admit to yourself. Just one day and say, okay, now I've wronged my spirit. God help me. If I'm somebody that is self-centered, by now I will not be coming on media. But I look at it that there are still 1 or 2 persons that need to hear from me. As you are hearing from me right now, your ego will still rise. Your immune system will still boost in same man, but there is hope. Because the people we were expecting that are going to bring hope to us, they are making us to be hopeless. Your pastors who would have also started telling you now of what is to come, they don't know about it. That's why most people are brought today. How will their pastor was not a charlatan? They would have known. You know, there are people you so much have believe on. When they tell you anything, you just obey. But they did not, because even the Bible, they don't even read it. Everything is in the scripture. Even all this weather, wherever you are seeing today, a lot of person will say, oh, in a country, or worry, they know where, worry. Never saw ya sympathize. Okay, nana sunu devil na. All work on the country, you know. No, no, worry where as an individual, well. At times at times the devil may want to deaf your ear because they want to punish you. Most of us, we are even working for the devil. We are not working fervently. Most of us, the way we even work for the devil, might betray the devil. You are not for God, you are not even for the devil. If you check it, let me give us this one for free. I guess I'm going to have it here. Let me give us this one for free. But I know just put on, make the thing to go detail. Let me give you this one for free. This is what I've told you before. Anybody?
Every single one of them.
What?
These are gone. Every single one of them. They have been since 2019 when they were terminated, and clones and body doubles and CGI. Everything you've been watching.
Now, I told you before now. I saw this very video. This woman did this very video recently. That all your celebrity. No, that woman say CGI they by hologram. A lot of you feel I'm joking. Now, what would be more than that? You tell me when you bad body. A bad body, what does it imply? It means that I'm not joking. Drag me to anywhere, I can defend it. It's true. Somebody like me, I saw one person that was defending this who in America, or where now I did not even mention it. Now only one day, you see how people drag themselves. Guilty conscience. I guess the one that holds that very YouTube whatever. I said that man in America. Are you the only one in America? I will saloa. Walk by America. Walk by me. We have a lot of buzu in America. When I painter say, why not say that away in Spain? More away me marking. Even America is very big, about 300 something million people. 300 something million people, America. Why are you on Google and a conscience will get clear? You see how people always betray themselves where almost you're at a do alien, why furious? Alien. If you are not an alien, why will you support evil? So all these are what is there. About 200,000. The main one, no one, now we pop daddy. Now what salwane? I will never let to read to you. Ni tie list in my way. Ni tie list in my way. So at least what a wonderful person I am. Also balogwe ko do dem, I mean no tian gbe. Let's say from all four. He knows you praise, he go praise himself. With what and what have dished out. Any person today, there are a lot of people, they are not vast in Gality. Any of my followers, any debate they go, they win. And you go knock them down. You think this life, even on you, even on or where you were told in Ekpoma, you were told lies. That's why most of us today that really try to acquire knowledge from another persons. We didn't, sat down ourselves and teach ourselves something. What you teach yourself will be inherent and inalienable. That's why a lecturer I teach you when allow to say, if you now go the way you solve it, say, create your own. I have my own English today I used. Do you know what's a state of Ajagaduism? That is my more creative state in it. A state where we are. No, just imagine it. Where we are on me. Some of these languages today was how people formed it. It was not created by God, it was created by man like you. So if you are in this world, you are not making any part. You are just joking. Let's form our own languages. If I say now, but the situation that happened, it put our country in a state of Ajagaduism or a state of Iwinwizi. I use the word Iwinwizi shenanigans. Any person that brought shenanigans may not do as Iwinwizi. But Iwinwizi, as somebody that speak do weze. Boy when we see. We have to formulate our own. The what we are using today, the phone we use on our way. As you are created, create your own. I can all through evaluate my own personal vocabulary in my broadcast. I feel add ES journal. And people will be hunting your English. It's using past tense for present tense. That's my form, man. I say no more. That one was appointed. When I say no more, when in the school were you? The first professor asset examine and no bell wagon. The first professor asset examine. Ave Rothschild, the Rockefeller, the Mossad, the South Yagman have been waiting, you know. A frame why who do you are not a graduate. Who wrote the exam for them? Who wrote the exam for them? No, was okay but how many times they will issue in your marital home? Your husband is a graduate and your wife is also a graduate. Then you are not looking for us to solve the problem. When we ever find us in selling, in claiming, in clearing container or buying houses, when are you going to put that white there? Why is equal to 4 naira and look for 4S? When? All those were just to stress you out. It's all who do meme. All those say depression you able. The normal mass is just arithmetic. Udinyene, uhinvavo, okenva. Then rockpa do boom. Unari ukiome no bunari normal. Uno ikenvinyane or kompa ukiome. That's just the normal mathematics. The rest of that thing you learn is useless. Just for them to stress you out and put you the next level. And the reason why you keep on going to school, they drain you and drain you. Right now, you are now a professor in Oxford University. Right now, what they do, they have finally brainwashed you. They have over-indoctrinated you way about the Madonna. They cannot put you in any lab. Miss various concussion, give it to them. Or by daughters, now kill our daughters. You know, as a medical whatever, you got your PhD or you got your professor in doctoring or whatever, or you got your doctoring degree in doctor. Let me put it that way. You cannot argue anything. Whatever chemical, calcium plus chloride plus homozaitis, warrior, adore vec no by, are you being yo? Are you HID? Are you? Who then I mean, bomb or I do no crow, name my one, are you by? I don't miss it. I don't move when we a glass of bagel. I don't get okay, I'll show you green. It's not green, okay. Money and one you go. That was how we found ourselves in this state of dilemma. I told your Dr. Fauci. That man, he came into medical field. I said, you are going to be reading books about it. That vaccine, you born on your bag. FDA 50 something years okay road. Here my cure sickness of a Pfizer my cure sickness of one day. Because we won't bono. The so brainwash will leave our tradition. I give me no order yagbo. I will tell you because my own win on any area one mostly. What's your name? They didn't know who. How many sickness have they cured? One doctor said, a professor. He said they don't cure any sickness. Say what they do, they make you their customer. I will work here so that we can have the woman so I check up. You will not stop taking that drugs. No, ya back way or that's 3 in a day. Oh my God, no, you say I will not worry about a month. You must be their customer for life. They don't say they treat you, you are gone. If your partner row a system in who are you who is a do? And you bomb money. I will gaga cake. Or say, we like ball for it. But thank God, somebody that bringing the real medical is coming. If I know they work again, once a while, one way you look, we are better, we are manane. Then everything will stop. They don't allow our natural herbs, medicine, make the market. Organ for one working, who are dripping, so you know I call. Yet, you'll never be fine. But instead of us to wake up and lie, we only value people who speak correct English. Who correct English? I don't tell you I don't go school. Because I do not go down indoctrination school. If I went to school, it would have maybe a baby, but I would have not know what I know today. I'm a professor in conspiracy theories. Professor with a doctorate degree, man. EAT a day. And you need a friend like me to survive what is coming. I have a friend, not no what yes, I have a friend that always say no. So that no will not make all of you to go and search out. We were having friends, two more friends that always say yes. There's somebody I know no saloba no me fan. You pay me no agree with yes, I know what is wrong with me. Oh, time man okay, a man I go my phone, look at what okay no. Oh, not be me, email. You are dying. 40 something years old. Or multiply or aggravate. It's or that is or or grow. A research may who say Vina and yes, a medibed or queen and I think back. Where no one bed, you couldn't study anything. I was the one that gave recipe here worldwide to everybody. How do you think I get that recipe? Email for me. Or one but women when I'm bug back. But I did what I did for humanity. I don't care whoever that use it. And they apply my recipe. Then we'll be here with me rock by very honest. Let them carry you come any me who now I favor every warapa. Or they tell them if their children or their wife even took it, but now I so will. What do you mean? This is what the Amwell at the work. It was not brought out for the favor of anybody. What time we start telling the truth to ourselves? Or when not temata mami konjo yiku. E no we ti seva. E matariano. That's why people like us are needed in the government, not to make money, so that we will be your eye. That's why no governmental body today, no fight to make sure where this thing was not done. All of them don't know why are. Recently, we last 2 months here. We're hearing about miso whatever, miso idiot, miso kini, miso what? Yeah, I saw it in Wion. This is a woman on the news with Nana. Our Vladimir Putin. I've encouraged people that are near BSO made it because they all know what was wrong. Because more people they went to go and fall victim. Research have it that Nana already young beer. Research have it what the boy being no more. There must be something wrong. Or do I have a medical issue because of the blood is being infected. They must turn a research or time. Country right now they are encouraging birth rate. Or where by 2017, on 3 point something. Let me see if I can even get it here, Seth. Let me see if I can get it here so that your place more out of it. Just listen.
Ministry of Sex. You heard that right? Russia wants such a ministry to fix its falling birth rate. It has an aging population, low birth rates, and rising mortality. So the Kremlin wants people to have more babies and have them fast. And they floated some brilliant ideas to make it happen. The new ministry is only the beginning. They want couples to turn off the internet and lights by 10 p.m. and get to work. They want to pay a pension to mothers who stay at home and not go to office. They want to cover hotel expenses for your wedding night and pay bills for your first date.
This is the Russian government. Why do you think Donald Trump said, yes, I want government to help in IVF? These leaders are coming up, bringing out a proactive measure. One way working, Niniere supported go. Bastard. We no longer. You don't know what is coming because you life you don't know what is coming. So far, what boy no blocking your your old age, nobody care about the Israel old age. If we are young, things are difficult like this. What about when we are 60, 70 years? Do you know most of you can spend 120? It was a close to 100. Oh yeah, you it was part of exercise. Okay, no, we don't want to tell ourselves the truth. This is what Russia government is doing now. Encouraging people to be about me. A birth rate of Ghana is now 2 point something. It's not 2.5 something. It have reduced to the lowest minimum. Maybe in 2 years time, I'm in primary school. It will happen here in Spain, in Italian. It will happen in everywhere, no? Both Italian and all. A better today. Before Donald Trump, in his own wisdom working now, the government will start helping. It's going to be globally. It's going to be globally. Do you know how many miscarriage? Nehemiah and Qatar. They said they discover enemy is a defeated enemy. At the time you do not discover what is wrong with you, how are you going to find solution to it? That's why it is very, very important that we know what we are doing as a people. We are always very afraid in everything. The same person killing you is who you are lauding. How can you become your oppressor is still your best friend? How did God go to fight for you? If he doesn't call somebody your enemy, how did God go to fight that person? There are what you declare. If you know that somebody is your enemy, you see the follow and the waka, you see no agitate the follow and waka. You no longer put chest for front, they receive bullet for them. Because we have to know our enemy here. If you does not know your enemy, how is God going to fight for you? At times God want to track you are there. Because an accident you value you where we monitoring because my name God have not event for us in most cases. Because we are not telling God where look how I want this thing. There are people who now go money deadly. Because the discipline of Saloba on the at times we are neither here, we are neither there. Somebody killing you is your best friend. Men are doing enemy where my enemy where. I know your enemy, but you don't know it. Who is supposed to be enemy to a alien today? What is contributing to the death rate is 39 Dokpo? Omakawa who we know. I mean who we know. What is now aggravating it? Only not if you work over the paracetamol. But right now, all deteriorate because that very thing is fighting your immune system. Or your antibody 30%. The other one of fight against antibody is now 70%. How you go to resist it? Any small thing banner, a clotting and while I blood you were. Yet we are not yet declared war upon these people. Mokpa will declare the war. Mokpa will make the bed the day. Mokpa will Donald Trump the day. Then where you were. The information I've given any person who now may have blood pressure with the information I've given here, where there's something wrong somewhere. I might be castigating you. I'm castigating you. Yori. I'm not somebody no drugs. I'm not the urgent person pain. I'm afraid of what tell you the truth. That's what the truth does. If my word does not make you miserable before it make you okay, better. I will not just come all the time. Abraham blessings are mine. No. There's something that you will do that will make Abraham to be blessing to be yours. Where's your Isaac? It is not the most hardest thing to do is to give up your Isaac. It was not really convenient for Moses to say, God, I want to go and kill my only begotten son, not be a bomber. But he did it. But at the end of the day, Solomon make a provision. So such a thing is expected from each and every one of us. Such a thing is expected. I'll talk secularly, I'll use Bible journal. What you will say, we do universal teaching here. At times, some of our word of heal some marriage broken homes. So if everybody can initiate this kind of activism, at least make it broad. Me, I will not come here and start speaking jargons. The only offense today I'm committing is then I want you to be better. I mean, I made the mistakes. Every one of us, by one way or the other, we have heard. But you keep on trying to argue that what your decision is right. Then that makes you to be stupid. God, here I am. Let me you are confessing. Man, you agreeing. It does not make me to be fine. Men again, man, indications. Or Donald Trump, will he set up a investigation inquiry? A man now, a health secretary now, Robert JF Kennedy. Egbe Kennedy okere. I know the kind of research most of us does. My way say no image. Me ma be worry. But don't let me be receiving bullets. Yeah, if I receive it for you, it will be more better than when it make me now tell any man where you are with me, don't mind with me. Also, don't know where because I took the risk for you, not for myself. I might be paid, or I don't promise a recognition. If I tell you the discouragement I got in this very I'm doing, you will be astonished. Have you ever confided on people who are so and so person? We are supposed to speak energy to you in this thing you are doing. That same person will be the one to run you down. As if what you are doing, you are practicing lunatic. But here we are today. I'm the HOD of this very department, globally. If you think where I have somebody I'm accounting to, everyone hour we give a okay, of a channel through one person or the other. Money away announce. There's a message from our fathers. But all that message, every man go me go. A channel na ki ni me. No saloba la go me go. I like go and ikpa go. That's why I told you here. Where leke the washing cloth don't fit know. We are uniquely unique and differently different. Avemo una be tame. Ugme so mebe ka be hon hin ani be fe. All be do si mo who is giving you information? Somebody have been accused several times with that number. Who is giving you information? The person said, I'm not giving you information. You get the way me see today. I'm telling you, I'm saying this one for the very first time. Somebody were accused. Who's giving you information? For example, how did I see? I see through frequency. I see through imagination. No host bar no. I don't. That's why I don't argue blind. Don't you see that I don't always allege? It will be Remember me where sincerely this thing is true. Oh, mommy get me a web, but that's your only I do in a bebo. A bebo. A language in me while I can do. Not a bebo. Only bebo give me no power because I want a meta. So if you watch it, all what we are giving, they don't give him information. He do tell the person by now hates him. Donald Trump, he said, doesn't even know where I get my information from about what is coming to come. Nobody coming from America for information. But everything I said is playing. They are putting people in every department have demanded. Guts, Matt Guts. What to the general. No, what bohia do alien. Now what salon or that way what that what be military tribunal yo. Nama give Guantanamo hangeva. Cash awano. Maybe again or can't pebble. Mia is a boluwa. Only no rabbi Canada no raw. Donald Trump is a where any cartel. I can get a property. Rigo ne the Aveman ne living affect. Otane. I don't want to play the video any of the The deputy governor of Edo say no way Canada Donald Trump is one kind. I will be say ya. So wa me. So wa me bikin nonsense. So you think as usual no you the every yama will not go free now. Yet ya you want to say how can you rob a state wa thief eh? The meaning of governance is man. If you shall no run on let me we were away. Esage won oyo on ese kana kenana oje u milk mogbon we gbe u pon ma fit de ba dopa no gbe no je de suit ojo de coat ojo ma hen. That was the only day na me no mare we ni EU government Obaseki no one am be fair no hand over. Nonsense. Go see the Edo today. Because you want to make sure everybody remains slaves. Advancement. But don't do it, Diana. Don't you say a lens in your vein? Who must also shaping the life in a way people that were supposed to be living, they man my gentle life my wife could live. Huh? They are most friends like what we are ready. I mean, that's how they do on that year for Bongo now. Those are born one with Jacko Yego. Only egg aduk magbon. Huh? Babylon Irene, why ye Jacka Banohin? Nene Jacka, we dog agbo, ya dog a Jacke, Friday market, I yo ye go. So far no bony. No see go on I bony say. So let me believe in you guys here. This is about the women. Man, why me rob about man? We don't too far to now. 2024 also ain't been an so I mean why when who are what they can I keep me for nothing sake. So they run threats. I'm not telling you what say. Name my Italian Mario Lode. Nia Mario. They did take. Egbe na politician se ma duro yan dele wo for exhaustive wa no na we boya ye no fe intimidator one so they do your own they go ori ma ore no yan fi pe moto V12 engine. So please, you no go more use a take carry waiting on their own. For as many of you, we want to talk with you and no more than stay clear. So about punish your man. About punish your man. Why I got defended me down? I know how to cause and can't cause, or what affect your life for it. So everybody stay clear. I love humanity. That's what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for myself. I'm not doing monetization, Even with monetization, if I say me, I reply you from my heart, you must get problem. You must get problem, You know, moment no waste the media. You go ya delo eti ro etiku, Also, ask boutique. So let me leave you guys here. See you some other time. Please, let's keep our finger crossed and let's support good thing. Let's support good thing. Mandatory. Let's support good thing. Don't support evil. Let it be a part of the legacy. Don't support evil. Don't use sentiment to support evil. Agmona alana or man need evil. Learn how to speak the truth. Now we matter my some of the things you have, as a certificate of occupancy to show to God back where we how can somebody entrust to be lying? So people do human sacrifice, do all manner of atrocities in very way support them. Do you think Agbona is all about having two flats? If you were not the governor minister, why you were the other minister? After my way they are born to rule. Who was Oshomole before Shomole Keyariazenoy? Don't you see one of his sons was the one that we were projecting for commissioner for health at the enemy for health the other day? Don't you think your child can also go from here with his studies? The way it is right now, can it ever happen? Can your child ever be working and you'll be wearing winner? I'll be dying for somebody. I always support the truth. Move hit Obaseki say. Ni wawe tap my waiting been an Obaseki. But being that Obaseki never arrested anybody. Any APC we can't give money when you are over Obaseki. And now you want to go and turn it when we arrest anybody. You know that's all you answer. Because Wagbe you turn you to where governor at your but they call that man manner of names. And Okpebolo will use here to carry it. Because that was what he wanted. A legacy of Baron Obaseki say will continue from there. You meet a state when I made the state to be ungovernable for the governor. The boss were not like up to now, killings are happening, Egbewejarism is going on there. Why do we not the way I stop this? I stop this. Now the moon man 20 years back again. Tagan lion the Begvon. That's a state in a demonic kingdom. You want to tell me that's a kingdom? Civil unrest till today. Civil unrest. Nobody cares about. You know, Yamaha. So let me leave you guys. See you some other time. Bye. Ciao.